JJ, what's happening?
Hey, Jesse, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me.
Oh, of course, no problem.
So this movie, Shaft, I'm so excited about it. Of course, we know that off the trailers, it's 3 generations of Shaft characters. So where exactly does this pick up? Does this pick up from the last movie, or?
This picks up technically from the 2001 Shaft film. But the first 10 minutes of this one will catch you up. If you have not seen that film, if you don't know the Shaft universe at all, we'll get you up to speed. So, but what you'll actually see is like the progression of the Shaft throughout the last 18, 19 years, and they get you up to present time to let you know what they've been up to, and and then where they are at the beginning of this film, and then eventually you'll see where we go.
Yeah, and I know I've been seeing some interviews you've been doing. I know you're super excited about being cast in this film. But just talk about your reaction finding out, like, hey, you're about to be a part of this big franchise.
I was out having dinner at the time, and my agent actually called my mom. Told my mom that I got casted in it. So she called me, and I got a chance to have that moment with her. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going to take on this Shaft franchise. And, I had already known the script pretty well. I had already met and read with Sam and had plenty of conversations with Kenya and Tim. And, I kind of had an idea of what we we're going to be getting ourselves into. It wasn't until I talked to my grandmother, though, and I told her I was going to be doing Shaft. And, her level of excitement was just so much grander than, previous times when I called and said, hey, I'm about to do this project or whatever.
Yeah.
This meant something to her. It meant something to my dad. It means something to everybody in the barbershop. You know what I mean? It's just, It was one of those things where it became real personal. It wasn't another project, and I was very, very proud of that.
Wow, that's awesome. Your whole family is just a part of that. They love Shaft. I love that story. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was sick. They all came up to New York. We did a premiere in New York, and I had 32 family members show up.
Oh, I know y'all was cutting up.
You know we was cutting up. It was the only way to do it. It was the only way to do it. I'm cutting up again tonight. We had ABFF in Miami. Got another premiere here, and we get ready to do it all over again.
I know security was like, man, they wilding.
Man, listen, we had a 9-person security team trying to wrangle everybody. I had to just pull them to the side and look, they're going to do what they're going to do. You got to let them do it. And as long as they don't start acting stupid.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy to hear your family is so excited about it. But of course, Samuel L. Jackson, Richard Roundtree, your mom is played by Regina Hall. Such an amazing cast. So what was that atmosphere like on set? And do you have a favorite day or a favorite memory from shooting it?
The atmosphere was actually pretty chill. It was pretty dope. Everybody was laid back, but, very professional. And, it's just a fun group of people. We were just joking around, and, we got a chance to, poke at each other and just, kind of keep it light, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. You just never know what kind of atmosphere when you know you're getting ready to work with 3 living legends.
Right.
And, it just could be anything. It could be anything, but it was amazing. Sam is so cool. Me and him just clicked from the very beginning. By the time Richard came in, we had had our thing down for the most part. Regina came in, and she's just an all-around jokester. I had no idea she was as funny as she is. She had us rolling on set.
Oh, wow.
So, the atmosphere was fantastic. I loved it. I don't know. I was so happy to be there for it to work out the way that it did. I think it shows on camera. There's a lot that was done, and it probably could not have happened if the circumstances were not like that. And we were able to just capture some real organic, just fun as hell moments.
Did you kind of feel like a kid on their first day of school, having those jitters?
I did feel like first day of school. Do you ever remember when they used to do those bring your child to work days?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that? That's kind of what it felt like. It felt like Sam, although I had been on a bunch of sets before, I've been acting forever, but it felt like being on set with Sam was the child to work day, and I'm just sitting back watching it and wow, this is crazy. Look how he talks to people. Look how he handles this situation. You know what I mean? There's just so many moments and things to take in. It felt like an entirely new experience.
I do follow you on Instagram, and I see that you got
dope.
you got some style to you. I've been seeing you on the red carpets. You know, you got a like nice,
I'm
unique
trying,
style.
You know, we out here just trying to look a little fly sometimes. You feel me?
Yeah, and of course, Shaft, you know, that's all what he's about. He's got that swag, that style to him. Do you think you kind of have similar taste to Shaft a little bit in your personal life?
Personally, like I do have a thing for like clothes and fashion, and you know, I like to dress up and I like to just fly all the time. That look, that like Shafty feel, you know what I mean? Like leathers and pop colors and stuff like that. Kind of incorporate that in what I've been wearing these past few weeks. Parents are both really into it. My sister studied fashion design in school, so you know, I kind of just grew up in that world, and now it's just about making it, you know, personal style and fashion, just coming up with whatever that's like.
Yeah, didn't your sister design one of those jackets that you were wearing? I thought I saw one with your arms out the sleeve.
There's a few pieces. She just styled me for that, so she went out and found it, but she didn't design it personally.
Oh, okay.
She has her own line, but that's not one of her pieces.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that jacket. It was nice.
Thank you.
I know you got to head out, Jesse, because you got the big premiere tonight in Miami, but I do have to ask, do you think that there's room for another Shaft movie in the future?
I think there is. And the reason being is because, like, at the end of this film, you finally see these three generations of Shaft like come together with still so many areas that need to be worked through. And we've actually never seen the three of them go on and like take on Barlow side by side.
Right.
I feel like that would be an interesting thing to do.
Okay, well, yeah, I hope, you know, like in 20 years or so, we'll probably see you, you know, back in action again. With your son.
Hopefully it's a little sooner than that.
Yeah.
I hope it's a little sooner than that.
You're not down with them action on those stunts at 70 or 40 or 50?
Hey, listen, if they want to do it in 20 years, I'll do it in 20 years. But if they down to do it in 3, like, sign me up. You know?
Yeah. Well, Jesse, thank you so much for taking the time. I will tell you, though, I have met you multiple times at Essence Festival. So it's
God.
really, yeah.
That's what's up.
You're always so nice, and it's great to really actually talk to you about this film. I'm so excited to see it. I know a lot of people are. So just thank you.
Glad we finally got a chance to chat.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Peace out, JJ.